Alright, update on Kadena. So, we are falling like a rock today. We are not looking good at all. Now, as you can see on the daily, we are down approximately 11%. Once again, we fell out of the bottom of this bear flag. We retested it as resistance and we confirmed it as resistance. We completely fell off the table since then. You know, this was a very, very good thing for the cowboy community who have been watching my Kadena videos, because we have been sitting on the sidelines and we have been bearish on this since we did break out of this ascending channel. Now, initially, I did not predict that we were going to have a huge move to the downside beyond $4.40. If you watch my videos, you remember I was actually talking about a 32% decrease down to this trend line, and then we would need to see what happens in the market. However, today we have had that bearish continuation, and it's a good thing in yesterday's video we said that we'd be looking for something like this before we get bullish. I told you, you know, I'm not getting bullish until we have a breakout and a confirmed retest and then we start moving up. I literally said the trend is your friend until the end. We're in a very clear downtrend and I would not be looking to trade this, and we just keep on falling down for KDA, and you know, it's really not looking good. There is a ton of YouTubers shilling this right now, and you know, while I'm sure it's a good project, nonetheless, a lot of YouTubers are out there saying, you know, KDA to the moon, KDA is never going to drop, KDA is going to go up in a straight line once we come down to this level. There are a lot of shillers that are trying to take advantage of the hype, you know, using their thumbnails to say KDA up 10x by the next week, KDA up 10x by the next month. The cowboy community, we're about absolutely none of that. We're not about sugarcoating, we're not about clickbait. We say it how it is, not always the most popular opinion on the market. However, when we do see a bearish trend like this, we do not shy away from saying it. And right now, let's just be honest, the chart looks terrible. It looks terrible. Like, if you want to say KDA is a great fundamental project, fair enough, that is something completely different from the fundamentals. But from a fundamental perspective, we had two 786s, depending on whether you drew them from the wick or the close. We've got these two 786s. These are your last lines in the sand. We completely broke to the downside of them. And also, you know, we also had this as our last line in the sand because we did have a wick down, a quick wick below the 786 to these lows, and we've taken out the lows. So, you know, there's really nothing else to say apart from KDA is breaking into a very bearish trend right now. And, you know, I don't have a problem with saying it's bearish. A lot of YouTubers will just kind of shill and say, oh, KDA is undersold now is the time to DCA in, blah blah blah. I honestly think KDA looks terrible. I mean, like I said, I don't like sugarcoating things on this channel. I like to make sure you knew what I said, and then I like to say it again just to make sure that you know what I'm talking about. And let's be honest, this chart, it looks terrible. The daily squeeze momentum indicator started to reset, and we are now picking up bearish momentum once again. On the 4-hourly time frame, it was only in the past 24 hours or so we had a retest of the 4-hourly EMAs and a huge rejection. I really do not like the setup we're seeing right now. Bearish momentum on the 4-hourly chart recently reset itself only 4 hours ago. And now we are reaccumulating this bearish momentum to the downside. So if you're asking me, when should I buy, when is the place to DCA, I would simply respond, the trend is your friend until the end. We are in a super bearish trend. It is absolutely anyone's guess where we could be bottoming at this point for KDA. We have very bearish price targets to the downside from this point. The most conservative bear target I can find is from this low to this high. If I angle it a little bit more accurately, you can see we found support at this 1.618 for a while, so this shows that it is definitely valid. We broke down, tried to break back above. The rejection made us completely fall through the table. So your 2.618 is technically your next price target on the table. This would be predicting a move down to $2.87 for Kadena. Now, am I predicting that we're going to move down here and have another 29% decrease? I'm not really predicting that we are going to move to the downside that far. However, I am predicting that we are going to continue moving to the downside for probably just a little bit more of time. Now, your weekly time frames, we are still running out of bearish momentum. However, the chart setup is absolutely terrible, and the weekly is going to need to take a little bit of time to reaccumulate to what is going on in the markets right now. So really unfortunate what we're seeing with KDA. I know a lot of my loyal subscribers do love my KDA videos. I know I get asked almost every day, can I cover KDA? Can I cover KDA? When's the KDA update coming out? So, you know, I don't enjoy saying that it is bearish, but bear in mind, I am not the YouTuber who is here to clickbait you, who is here to tell you that we're going to 10x this year. I'm not that guy. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. I'm here to tell you what I see in the chart, even if it is not as appreciated as me just sitting here and blatantly lying to you and saying, oh, KDA, great fundamentals, chart looks amazing, we're going to 100x this year. I mean, there's a ton of YouTubers out there like that will shill that BS down your throat. That is not what you're going to get on this channel. I'm going to say it how it is. The chart is absolutely garbage. This is a terrible chart setup. We're looking horrible. We've taken out the lows. We've taken out your 786s. We're not looking good for KDA whatsoever. So once again, I will say this in every single KDA video until we have a reversal, but the trend is your friend until the end. Until we have a macro signal that KDA is having a reversal, whether that is, you know, us coming back, making a inverse head and shoulders and breaking out, whether it's KDA coming down to these lower price targets and having a huge W out, whether it's KDA having a reversal and hopping back above this bearish pennant slash this previous invalidation point, which is also your last line in the sand, the 786 Fibonacci at 384 or 584, so be it. You know, nothing has changed. So, you know, the trend is your friend until the end. I think, and I've said this in literally the past week's worth of videos. I said it yesterday when we were at 470. I said it a week or so ago when we were at the 18th. We were at $5. And I told you this when we were here at $6.40. If you've been watching me since the 8th of April, you know that I've been talking about this. I've been saying the trend is your friend until the end. I do not plan on trying to catch the falling knife on KDA. I'm not trying to be someone else's exit liquidity so they can sell their bags onto the market. I am waiting for a trend reversal. So far, the Cowboy fam, we've been sitting on the sidelines. We've been waiting for lower price targets. We've been waiting for confluence and confidence to step in the market. We have not seen either of those things. So we are sticking on the sidelines, looking for lower price targets. And since I hit that record button, we are now down another 2 or 3%. We're down 12.69%. As always, the trend is your friend until the end. I do not plan on catching the falling knife. Being conservative, sitting on the sidelines has meant that since the breakdown, if you did want to DCA, you're getting a 37.5% better rate. I personally am not planning on DCAing. Once again, I'm waiting for a bottoming signal. I'm waiting for confluence and confidence to step into the market. I want to see Bitcoin have a reversal because I've been talking about this. While Bitcoin's getting chopped up, I think it's a terrible time to try and enter KDA and catch a bottom on this because it could get a lot uglier as we've closed below every level of importance. That is all I've got for you for KDA. As always, you know, like I said, I do not enjoy making these videos when I'm bearish. And if you think about it from a normal perspective, if you were a YouTuber and you wanted to get more views, you would do stupid thumbnails, you'd put rocket symbols in your videos, you would say every crypto you're covering is about to 10x. And bear in mind, I would have got way more KDA views if I just titled this video, KDA has reached a super important level, we are gonna 10x in the next couple of months. Way more people would have clicked on the video. By me just being conservative, by being honest, telling you how it is and saying the charts look terrible, I will get more dislikes, I will get more people leave my channel, I will get less people watching my videos, but I do not care. I am here to provide what I see in the market. That is all I'm here for. I'm not here to pat anyone on their back. I'm not here to say the market looks bullish when it's bearish. I'm here to say how it is, and the chart looks terrible. Let's just be honest. I hope we have a reversal in the next couple of days. Hopefully we're able to talk about some bullish signals in the next couple of videos for KDA. However, there's absolutely none of that I'm seeing. The only somewhat bullish thing you can argue is that the money flow indicator and the RSI are very low. So your oscillators are somewhat oversold. However, on your higher time frames, because we only recently started rallying, you know, at the beginning of this year, they are still very overextended, especially the money flow indicator. This coin seems to be very, very hyped up. In my opinion, for better or worse, it is what it is. That's all I've got for you today. Cowboy out, not financial advice. And as always, peace.